Hey guys, we are live.
Oh, I can't sing that.
Oh yeah.
I cannot copyright.
Yeah, no copyright. Okay.
Hello,
ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another episode of the CD Music Livestream podcast.
Livestream podcast.
So today's gonna be we're gonna have another special guest today. So before we begin, so let me just do a first introduction about special guest today, M DRAKO. Right. So as a classically trained professional violinist, she's gone viral on YouTube with her numerous violin covers of metal songs from bands like Slipknot, A7X, and more, raking in tens of thousands of views. Going so far as to being featured on big names like Billboard, Kerrang. I don't think I can pronounce that properly, but it's okay. Loudwire and even more.
Kerrang.
So, without further ado, let's give a round of applause to M DRAKO.
All right, let's welcome our guest for today, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay, so before we start off the show, let's jump straight to Camp 2, and let's start off with a quick performance.
Okay, so the first song I'm going to play is called Used to Be. It's an original that I wrote, and also the backing track is I played the guitar myself, so sounds a bit crappy, but yeah, I think it'll pass for now. And then the second song I'll play is also one of my other originals, so we'll start with Used to Be.
All right, let's go.
Dancing with the stars in the moonlight, and the radio plays our song one more time. It's the clearest skies that hide our true colors. We were riding on a wave when it all came crashing down. You turned away and left me, you left me all alone as I try to find the answers. Where did I go wrong? It hurt with each passing day, but now I see it crystal clear. I'm doing better without you. I'm better now, I'm better now. I'm doing better without you. I'm better now, I'm better now. I'm doing better without you. May seem like I'm okay, but you're always on my mind as I lay awake at night in the deafening silence, in the distance, a vision of you and me, just like how we used to be when we had it all, yeah, when we had it all, yeah, when we had it all, yeah. Thank you, and that's my original, Used to Be. It's unreleased actually, so this is like a special appearance first. And the next song will be Alternate Universe, which is another original that I wrote. This one, the backing track is made on FL Studio, so I produced this myself. Hope you enjoy the song. This is not the final version of the song actually. It's also unreleased. Yeah, so you get to hear it now. Searching for the light on a starless night, a a single teardrop falls to the crashing waves. Delete the memories, you'll never be the same. Reality is a nightmare. Wake me up. Beautiful starlight, I can't compare. I'm drowning in the shadow of your light. When I'm gone, the sun will rise, starlight will fill the void. My dream of yesterday. Never-ending maze, I was a single winding road. All the stories left untold, all the roads I'll never take. Can you bear the weight of everything that could have been when I'm gone? Would you sing my song for me in your heart? Would you leave a place for me? Thank you. That was my original alternate universe. Oh, thank you.
All right, sorry, the mic's off there.
Oh, sorry.
All right,
Hey, that was a good performance.
ladies and gentlemen, please give it up once again for our very lovely guest, M DRAKO. Very beautiful performance there. We got nice comments coming in. All for you.
Sorry, I can't actually
Okay.
see it.
Let's take a look. Let's take a look. Let's just say hi to some of the people tuning in.
Hello. I'm a bit short-sighted, so actually I can't read it. But
All right, we got Elda with us in the comments. Hello. He says violin is sounding good. We got Kamal, deep shit, top fan in the house once again. Joshua, who says that it was adorable when she was literally jumping of excitement while the other two were excited.
Uncle James
Very
Sterling the
excited.
third. DRAKO, you're so awesome.
Very nice. Thanks for your comments. We got Rio Edwin, just chanting your name, sending you love from wherever he's from.
Thanks for coming to watch our podcast.
And then-
Sorry about that. Okay.
Hey,
and we
Max
got
Pinks. What's up,
Lynn
man?
also.
Oh,
Mike Spinks.
from Webby?
Yeah, from Webby
Yep.
CD65.
Are we having a Webby live stream on Saturday?
Nice, nice.
Yeah.
For the drop.
Very
Alright.
nice.
Sick, looking
Okay.
forward to that as well. Right.
What's up, everybody? It's nice to see all of you in the comments.
It's good to be back. We also took a 1 week break. But okay, so after after that lovely performance, I guess it's time to do the Q&A. It's time to be
Okay.
grilled. So
Yes.
again, once again, for people who are just joining us, we have two very special guests today. We have violinist extraordinaire M DRAKO And violinist,
the ears are the wrong way round.
yeah,
Okay.
and violinist extraordinaire number 2, M DRAKO.
M DRAKO, everybody, please give up for M DRAKO. Woo! Yep, Rio saying hi to Mike.
Right. Okay.
Say hi to each other.
So I think like like the first question that everybody always asks for sure is like, how do you get started on violin? Like, is it like the Asian parent thing? It's like, wow, you need to learn an instrument.
It sounds like you're, but actually it's not. I don't know why. Like, I literally cannot remember why, but I just asked my parents to let me learn one day. I think like I was the kind of kid who, like, if I see something that looks nice, then I just want to do it. So then at that time, I think like I see piano, I see violin, so I asked my parents to let me learn. Yeah, they didn't force me to learn. Actually.
I think they
That's great.
so like piano and violin, then they choose the one that is like the cheaper one.
Actually,
Is it really? I don't think so.
I started with piano first, so
Oh.
I still have that piano at home. Like, it's, so
Nice.
I continued practicing also after that. So first I learned piano, and then I saw the violin is cool, so I learned violin also. Then I learned 2. Then my parents say maybe you should just choose one and focus. So the reason for choosing violin is that it's portable.
That's true. That's true. You can practice everywhere.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then I think it's a good choice also because like violin, right? I think it's harder to learn without a teacher because if like you get the techniques wrong, like there's a lot of things like the way you stand and the way your finger whether got space here or not. So once you get it wrong, then you keep practicing wrongly, right? It's very hard to change. Whereas like so as I take violin lessons, then I can still practice the piano at home myself. Like I don't play it well, but like at least I can use it to like think of ideas for composing or play some simple songs.
That's true.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think like violin is like very hard to be self-taught, right? But like for piano, you can still kind of not say
Yeah. The bad habits thing is
the best.
is
Yeah.
right. Yeah,
definitely true. But I
the
think
for
on like
violin.
classical instruments, especially things where you have to intonate,
Yeah.
right? It's very important that you get it right. Like your foundation has to be strong,
Yeah.
right? Whereas like piano, you don't need intonate.
Because like piano, I learned grade 1, I give up already.
Okay, at least you
I was
learn.
too stressed.
At least you learn.
Teacher asked me cut my fingernail, sit straight. I was like, I'm having none of that.
I think violin also I always back pain, neck pain until very frustrated actually.
You're always like on side.
Yeah. And then like, you know, when you do like play violin, then people will say, why you play violin, you never smile, why your face never move? Then I'm like, I do this to you, your face will move. Yeah, but then it's like, I also see the video, then I look very sian, even though that's not how I felt, right? But then I look very sian because, you know, when you like playing music and you're concentrating, then like, you know, it's very hard to smile like that, right? So it's like more of a training, like it's more of a conscious effort to try to fit the right expression as you play. So like, if you see my videos, right, the first few, right, it's always like, you can see it looks quite sian, like my very first few videos when you start out, then all the comments like, you are the second Kristen Stewart with no expression or some things like that. Yeah.
You see the
It's
meme,
brutal.
like Kristen Stewart, like 50 expression, 50 moods.
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
There's
yeah,
like happy,
yeah.
sad, everything is all the same picture.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I can relate lah. I think like we all make weird faces when we play instruments.
Yeah, correct.
It's like I play bass, and it's like I always got a bass face.
The bass face.
Yeah, the bass
Maybe we
face.
should do a video, right, of you smiling the whole way while you're playing, just to prove a point.
Yeah, just
Yeah,
like
yeah.
zoom in, just close up, like you
Yeah.
don't see the violin. It's like
It might
It's
be
quite funny.
yeah. Then people are like, okay, I get it.
Maybe we should do that for the next song.
wait, so
Oh, we got
the,
comments. We got question. Right?
what's the name of your primal song? It sounds so haunting, so evanescence. Is it the second song?
Wait, what did they say?
What's the name of your primal song?
Oh, the second song, is it?
Yeah.
The one you just played.
Oh, Alternate Universe is unreleased actually. So yeah, this is a special sneak peek.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very nice.
Benjamin Huang, the instrument face is real. Yeah, that's true, man.
Yeah, I did get a bit of an Evanescence vibe just now.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh,
That's
is
true.
it?
Yeah. Started pretty heavy,
Oh,
you know.
it's nice to
It's
hear.
nice. Yeah.
Yeah, I produced that backing track on FL Studio. Yeah, so
Oh,
I
very nice.
experimented with the different types of sound. So I think that's the kind of feel that I wanted to get. Like it's sort of lonely and in a like dark ocean at night. That's the kind of feeling. Yeah, so together with the lyrics as well. Actually, the song is like I think it's called Alternate Universe because like I was imagining a situation where like if for example I were to not exist and like so in an alternate universe where I do not exist. So like that's what the lyrics are about. Like
Very
sometimes
nice.
when things get tough for us, then sometimes you wish that like there's just nothing at all and like you don't exist, the feelings don't exist. Yeah, but then towards the end also the lyrics is like saying that then you never get to experience like this road that you're on now. Yeah.
True.
So I think that should be the next song in my EP actually. So the first one is Memory from a Star. Yeah, so that's what planned at the moment, but not 100% confirmed. And I also wrote some more like electronic riffs for the song actually, but it's not in this version. So this is actually not the final version.
I think like a lot of the artists who come in, it's that we all have existential crisis. I think it's a musician thing.
Yeah. I was
It's
just
like-
about to say that we're getting a little bit philosophical on the
It's like,
show.
why are we playing music?
Why do we even exist?
Why do we exist?
Let us know in the comment section right now. Why do we even
Why?
exist?
What's the meaning
I want
of
to hear
life?
your reasons.
Yeah.
Make music.
Yeah, but I think it's just a shared thing. Musicians we just got to have like existential crisis. Like, that's how we write songs.
Yeah.
True.
Out of that struggle to exist comes the music.
Comes to
That's
real
where it all
content.
comes from.
Yeah.
We on here to make art, y'all.
Okay, so like, how did you get viral? Like, how did that whole thing started?
Are you referring to any video in particular?
Like I think the one that got viral recently is the Slipknot
the
one, right?
Slipknot.
Yeah, but how like before, like I think like there was a build up, right? Of
Yeah.
like how things started, just like suddenly one day, just like a video get like tens of thousands of views.
Actually, before that, I think it's not super sudden. Like I've always had my YouTube channel for many years. Then I think over time people start to see that like I'm doing rock and metal covers, which are not very common. So I will say that I'm definitely not like a great like violin player, like especially in my techniques and stuff, right? But I think that what I have to offer is still unique. So like a lot of the songs that I play, if you search it on YouTube, like you search the song name violin, right? Then like mine will be the top. Like even if like certain song only has 4K view, but mine will be the only one who has covered it. Oh, I just remembered something quite funny. So that time I used to stay in the school dorm, right? Then I play the violin, so I think the whole block can hear it. And then like someone in the blog chat go and message like, "What's that song of the violin?" So what's the song? So I went to tell her the song name, right? So after that, right, she tried to Google the like for the legit violin cover, right?
Yeah.
Then she ended up only finding my cover. So that's quite funny. So she told me, "Hey, I Googled it, and then the only result is your cover."
Oh, but I guess like cause
That's a good thing.
like, but
Yeah, but it's a good
it
thing.
is a good
that's
thing,
a
right?
good thing.
Like I guess I play songs that are not very commonly covered on violin. Yeah, so one of the videos that so-called went viral, I think all of them is like they all play a part, like all the metal rock songs that I play. But one of it is the Heart of Courage from 2 Steps from Hell. That's like the instrumental epic music band. Not sure if you all know.
2 steps from hell.
Yeah, it's the epic music.
And
So-
I could write a song 2 Step to Hell.
2 steps to hell. Yeah.
That was the second video on my channel, I think. And then it went quite viral because after I covered it, then it happened to be like the FIFA World Cup theme song. So like everyone started searching it. I think.
Wait, what?
That
FIFA World
was-
Cup theme song was a band from like 2 cups.
Yeah, it was some
Really?
It was some
That's crazy.
instrumental. I think it was like quite long, maybe 2012 around there. Yeah, it was like one of the FIFA theme songs.
Nice.
And then along the way, I think like the Avenged Sevenfold covers, I think Afterlife has the most views. Yeah. And the rest also have
Understandable.
like a few thousands here and there, like some My Chemical Romance stuff. And then
MCR never died.
yeah, for the Slipknot one, that was last year. So actually I was going to play with Igneous Sons, the band. So I was practicing all the songs that they had suggested. So for the Slipknot song, since I had because they chose the Slipknot song, right? Then I was thinking, how am I supposed to play this also? And then the singer wasn't there, so it's supposed to be like instrumental cover. Then the song, right? It's like the singing has not much melody. It's more of like growl and scream. Like that. So I wrote like this violin instrumental over the entire song. And then I thought since I've done this already, let's just record
At this
it.
point, it's like not even like it's just an original composition.
Yeah,
Oh,
kind
yes,
of already.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's not
over
even-
the
I
song.
try to make it fit, like especially certain parts, the chorus also. Like I kind of follow it. Yeah,
Very
but
nice.
it's like a composition over. So I thought since I've like spent a lot of effort doing this, right, let's just record into a video. Then I remember doing like a few takes on different days also, because I wasn't happy with it. So finally when I posted it, then I posted on Reddit. I think that's where it started to gain like a lot of upvotes. And then after that I realized that people were telling me that it's on Loudwire, and then Loudwire, Kerrang, and a few metal sites. Then the next morning, like I think my mom was like Googling my name because the day before I told her about the Loudwire thing. Then she told me that I'm on the Billboard. Then I'm like,
Oh.
Yeah.
That's a very muted response to being on Billboard.
No, not her. It's like, the before
Right,
the craze
yeah.
comes. Yeah, just didn't believe it at first.
Oh,
Quite funny.
I
Yeah,
think
then in
that's-
the video, somehow there's the duck in the background. Then I'm like, oh, the duck made it to the Billboard too.
Right, that's why we have two guest special guests today. It's M DRAKO as well. Like,
Yeah, we got some comments coming in from Sheila saying that you're the coolest babe in SG.
Oh, thank
Benjamin
you.
Huang saying it'd be cool to do a video with two set violin. I think they're in Singapore.
Oh, yeah.
Are they still here?
I think they're still here. Like they recently just released a video where they were like.
Yeah, they were at Sinwin.
they
Actually,
were
I get
Sinwin.
my violins at Sinwin.
Oh yeah. Oh, okay, so two set if you're watching. Yo, Brad, like actually I met them downstairs.
Yeah, was it you? You say
Well,
you took a photo with them. or something?
No, it was me and Luke, our intern,
Ah, yeah.
at that time. So we were just down here buying bubble tea, and then
Oh.
they just walked by, and then it's like, it said two set violin. So I was like, cannot be. I said, yeah, I think he is.
Actually, the Decibel guy saw them also and took
Oh.
picture with them.
Yeah.
Kenneth and Ruben.
Nice. And it's just like, oh, it's crazy they're here. Cause I thought they would just be here for like the Chloe thing, right?
Yeah.
And then now it's just
I
like,
think they're based here because I saw some job description of looking for intern to design their merch in Singapore, something
wow,
like that.
maybe you should just go over
Oh,
there.
yeah.
Now be 3 set violin.
3 set violin.
Yeah. Sumi Sudashana.
Hey,
Darko.
Dako.
It's like Ruben. It's like, yeah, we took a pic with them.
Oh, hi.
Yeah.
Oh, hello. Is that? Oh, it's
I guess.
Ruben
But if you
and-
join, it's like 4 set already. Cause like Dako has to go, right? Dako has to be part of the team.
4 set violin.
4 set
Yeah.
violin.
Oh, that's Sumi, right? Is that Sumi's birthday today? Happy birthday,
Hey, happy
bro.
birthday, man! I don't know
Hey,
you, but
happy birthday, bro.
I hope I got it right, but anyway, yeah, happy day.
Here's
Happy
applause
day.
for you, Sumi. Happy birthday, bro.
Right. Okay, so like, but then like as a classically trained musician, right? It's like, why do you like decide to do metal? I mean, like, okay, it's like firstly not like the band chose a song, but like for previous stuff like ACMX stuff, was it like a band thing or was it
Oh.
something that you just want to do metal? Cause like sometimes you hear in like some symphonic metal, like some violin symphonic metal, but then like rarely do you see like a violin player doing metal.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Actually, I don't really call myself a classical like trained musician anymore. As in, that's how I started out lah. So I did the usual route until grade 8. So after that, so I told you like playing violin is quite hard, right? Like when you practice your time, then your neck pain, back pain, everything pain. Then somehow if you're just starting out, right, it really sounds like the nails on the chalkboard
Yeah,
kind of
yeah,
thing. Like piano, if you play badly, right, at least the sound is still the same. But then violin, right, if you play badly, right, then it's like even I cannot stand my own playing sometimes. But then I thought like maybe it's because I'm bad at it. That's why I don't like it. So I thought that if I become better at it, then I would like it. So it's not that my parents forced me. I just forced myself to like finish it until grade 8. So like grade 8, then I'm not playing like badly anymore lah. But then I realized that it's still not my thing lah. Classical music, I don't really have the feels for it lah, kind of thing. And I like playing with like a more whole, like playing in a band, that kind of thing, or playing the guitar or piano where you can hear some kind of bass.
Yeah.
Whereas like when you play violin alone, then it's like if it's a bit empty. That's what I thought. So I actually quit for like 1 to 2 years until I randomly heard like some rock and metal songs from Skillet and Avenged Sevenfold.
Oh, Skillet.
Oh,
Yeah.
So
that's a name.
the
That's
first,
old school, bro.
yeah.
That's a name I haven't heard in a long time, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like the first time I actually hear that genre because
Yeah.
before that in that time, right, it's like even the internet is like dial up and all that kind of thing. So like you don't
Yeah.
don't really get exposed to
the dial sound.
Yeah.
Then like someone pick up the phone.
Then the YouTube video would lag in the middle of the video.
You're playing Maple Story. Then your mom pick up the phone.
Yes.
Yeah.
Maple Story I also play last time.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's like you're trying
Maple
to get a PQ. Then the phone ring. Then you just scream. Don't pick up the phone.
Yeah.
Or you finally get in, really.
Yeah, if I get in, then you pick up the phone and Hong Kong. Then it's just like
Yeah.
Good times. Two good times,
Yeah.
man.
Cute.
Was okay.
Yeah,
Skillet.
so after that I haven't played classical already actually. Yeah, I just play all the other genres.
Yeah, I think it's like classical is not. I mean, classical is fun in its own way, but it's also not for everyone. lah.
Yeah, it's great lah, but I think it's not really my thing. I really admire those classical musicians. Like, I think they play very well. Their technique, everything. Definitely better than me. But for me, it's like I think the feel is more in the metal, the rock, and like I also like some pop and quite into EDM as well. Yeah.
That's cool.
Okay, but so what do you listen to on an everyday basis?
everyday basis, let me think. Actually sometimes I just listen to like random recommendations like pop and EDM also. Like for EDM I like some Avicii, Martin Garrix, Z as well. And then for rock, metal, sometimes I just go to the playlist, then I listen. So like as I do my work, I listen. So sometimes I don't know what's the band, but I just listen. So maybe that's a bit from besides Avenged Sevenfold, there'll be like Trivium. Quite into Trivium as well. And like I Prevail, Q Switch, Engage. And,
You mean like now you're listening to these songs?
Yeah.
Oh wow, it's cool, man. Have you always been listening to all this?
Actually,
it's last time.
Okay, so after I found out like the genres, right, then I will listen to some. But then even at that time, right, it's very hard to get the recommendation for the good song. Like, YouTube also the recommendation is not as good as Spotify. So like even they recommend you, then I'm like, this one not nice. Then you end up listening to the same thing over and over again. So like I only listen to like Avenged Sevenfold. So only lately, right, when I got a Spotify account, like I think it's this year or last year. I think last year. Yeah, so that's when I suddenly realized like the power of all the recommendation and then all the good songs.
They mix playlists for you.
Yeah, that's true. I think like Spotify recommendations are pretty cool because like you get to hear some.
Yeah.
Like it's quite good at predicting what you will like based on what you listen to.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's pretty cool.
Like the Ineos Sons, told you like we had some jam sessions. So I put the songs that they have already chosen into like a playlist, right? And then after that I saw the recommendations below, right? And then for the next session, right, they asked me to play the songs, right? The song is like inside, right? So it's literally quite accurate, like they know what kind of songs, like what kind of
like AI is taking over the world.
Yeah.
Right, yeah. Spotify, Benjamin Huang, Spotify Discover changed my life.
Yes.
Jian Liang 2-set violin feat Jensen, but Jensen is part of 2-set violin.
Oh, hello.
It's Jian Liang from Aeonics. Shout out Aeonics
What's
production.
up, Jian?
Shout out Fertile Collective.
Minecraft again soon, bro. We need to continue our Skyblock.
Oh, have you been to the new studio?
Which one?
The new like Aeonics got a new Fertile Collective studio.
Oh, I haven't seen it yet. The last time is the podcast when I went. Yeah.
It's pretty cool. You should go also.
Okay.
It's damn cool.
I'll go there and stand there and enjoy the aircon.
Yeah. Oh wow, their podcast room is so cool now.
Wow.
You know, just now when you were talking about like the old songs and all that, right? I realized that last time, right, in the secondary school days, right, when I listened to all those bands, like Skillet, and then Vote for My Valentine and all this, I realized I only know a few, like one or two songs from the artist.
Yeah.
The reason is because I keep watching those AMV.
Anime
music video. Cringe.
Of Maple Story, right?
Of like, Naruto versus Sasuke, and then like the Bleach, the Ichigo versus don't know who. Lame, yeah. But they always had the same few songs.
Yeah.
Then I keep listening to those because I just have it playing while I'm studying.
Oh.
Lame. Now every day I listen lo-fi only.
Lo-fi.
Lo-fi hip hop for life. Yeah, every day we come
very mild.
Then we setting up, then like we will just blast like lo-fi hip hop.
The lo-fi.
Oh, if not Maple Story BGM.
Maple Story music, yeah.
I saw recently I started listening to the BGM again because very nostalgic.
It's so good.
We've been playing the Kerrang City theme.
It's actually
Maple Story music is
maybe
so.
can try playing on violin.
Later try. We already got a request.
City music collab with M DRAKO. It just covers like
Yeah.
Maple Story music.
Actually, I want to do like some linear cover because the songs quite got feel.
Alright.
We're gonna do that. We're gonna do that.
You guys watching is the start of something, huh?
Hey, there's plenty of guys asking for another song. Don't worry, we'll have another performance section later. Joshua, I hope Memory of a Star next. Know the lyrics by heart. Wow. I'm a big fanboy already.
I'll be playing the Memory from a Star and one Chinese cover song later.
Chinese cover song.
Chinese.
Yeah.
Okay, songs coming up, guys. Don't
Don't
worry.
worry. We'll have another performance section. Like can't waste. Later will not be you playing, right? It's him.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. This the duck can play.
That was shred.
Yeah, man. It's like this is Ling Ling in the final form.
Oh yeah, I have a Zoom background for all of you. Like
we saw.
Duck. I send them the link so later they can drop the link.
Yeah.
Everyone can use
It was so cute. No, I was like, he opened the.
I legit thought that was going to be the background today. It's just a Google Drive link.
Yeah, so they can just download and whoever wants can use it for your wallpaper.
M DRAKO wallpaper.
Okay, great. Go and check it out, guys. This is it. Leave in the comments.
Yeah, for both of Facebook and YouTube viewers. So if you're one,
And you can see it's
M
dope.
DRAKO.
Super dope.
Okay, so everybody's talking about Memory of a Star. So and then this will be your first single. Yeah,
Yeah.
dropping it this Saturday.
Very nice.
I guess with CD65, my experience, you know. So like, tell us more about it. Like, what kind of like, what would you classify it? What kind of like how did it even come about?
Oh, okay. Actually, like since young, right, I've always liked the kind of EDM vibes. Though I didn't know much about music. Like as I told you all at the time, it's very limited access, right? So I don't even know like EDM is literally called EDM. I just know it's that kind of electronic song. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I like the
Yeah.
feels a lot, but I always feel it's a pity that like it sounds so good, but then they just keep repeating the same like
Oh yeah,
call it
yeah,
the same
yeah,
melody.
that's true, that's true.
Yeah,
Yeah, then it just changes a little, like maybe increase in the zoom, but then
And
in the end it's
rises,
like very
and tempo
repetitive.
change.
lah.
Yeah.
I mean, of course, not all the songs, but it's quite common that it's that kind of structure because it's meant for dance. Yeah, so
yeah.
it's always my wish to make a song with those vibes, but without the repetition. So Memory from a Star, I guess, is a good example of like what I've always wanted to do all these years. So it has some electronic vibes and but it has the structure of like more normal song, maybe like normal pop song structure kind of thing, together with like the lyrics and also the violin over the EDM. I think it's quite a unique fusion also. Yeah, so that's something that I always wanted to do, but like I couldn't find the means to actually like find this sound, to produce this sound, until more recently I discovered FL Studio.
Right.
So that's the software which I used to produce. Like I think some DJs also use FL Studio. It's either like FL or Ableton. There's a few out there. So I think FL Studio is definitely my favorite. I like the interface, all that. So I use that to produce the backing tracks, and then I record my violin and vocals over.
Nice.
Oh. You know, like FL Studio, like, I think I only ever tried it once back when it's still called like Fruity Loops.
Yeah, it's technically still Fruity
It's
Loops,
still
but
Fruity
they
Loops,
try
yeah.
to,
Make it sound a
FL.
bit more profesh. Hey, shout out,
Yeah, we
hey,
got
Edward.
Edward joining us in the live stream, getting some stock from the storeroom.
Right. So yeah, but it's like, I think like I never really got. Like, I think like when I tried, that was in like secondary school, and I was like, my PC was so shit that like I opened it and then just.
I know that feeling, but
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
I still get that sometimes. And then it's like forever waiting. Oh no. Yeah.
I think that you would think that like if you could run on like old PCs, you run better now. But like now things are getting like even more intensive.
Mm.
Yeah, but like, okay, so but why do you choose like FL Studio over like Ableton? Like I think like Ableton seems to be, generally speaking, I would say Ableton is a lot more well known than FL Studio.
I think one of my friend recommended me FL Studio, and then also I went on YouTube to like watch those demos, and then I see like I heard the sound that I wanted in one of the video, and they were using FL Studio. So that particular what I call it, the plugin is called Citrus. So that's the one that produces the EDM sounds.
That's I think okay, that's cool. I think like yeah, if you have like the sound you want, then it's just like easier, and if it inspires you, it's easier to just use it, right?
Yeah, and I think the interface also like it looks good lah, like easy to navigate.
Well, actually, I don't even know what FL Studio looks like now.
So this song you fully produced on your own?
It's the mixing and mastering we sent to Foxella to do it. So it's supported by
nice.
Decibel. So Decibel Studios, Decibel Group Singapore. That's my manager, the name. So they sent it to Foxella for mixing and mastering. But before that, all the recording, the production, like the sound, all those I did myself on FL Studio.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Effort, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I learned from scratch through YouTube. So like it was really not easy. Then there's certain things that you don't know, right? Then you can't even Google it because you don't know what's the thing that you don't know. You know what I mean?
It's like you want to do something, but it's like you don't know
Yeah.
how to do it, and it's you just like, you don't know. That
So actually up to last week, right, I had there's a old version of Memory from the Star actually. Which I've since removed because I'm going to be putting the better version up this week. So that was actually released last year. And I think you can tell the production difference. So at the time, that was actually my first production attempt. Yeah, so compared to now, I think maybe we can make a before and after video. And actually, even before this, right, there was another version of Memory from a Star, which I did around 2016, but I did it in Audacity and Noteworthy. I don't know have you all heard of Noteworthy?
I
Audacity, yes, but noteworthy, no.
Yeah, so it's like it sounded very 8-bit. Actually, I think right, I have the first version on my phone. You know, like
you just call it lo-fi version. You just like re-release it and then call it
Like
lo-fi
chip
version.
tune. You mean like chip tune? No?
I don't know, but definitely it's very different. The production like is very basic, I guess. Do you think should I like play?
Just
it?
say
Yeah. I love your phone case.
Yeah, but it's like the ears breaking off, so I'm trying to keep it there.
Okay.
Write mine in the comments saying that.
Great job, guys. Really looking forward to
Yeah.
hosting as well this Saturday. Hey man, yeah. So like, if you guys haven't heard, like, you can go check out Mike's Pings and his like the guys what they do at CD65
CD65
and Webby Music. Like, they do great stuff for the local musicians. Check them out. And Ruben, looking forward to it. Joshua is like, that quacks me up. Nice, good pun.
It quacks me up.
Okay, so right, this is like the very first version of Memory from a Star, which is actually called Calum. And then from there, I did quite a big revision for Memory from a Star, so I can play a bit now. Let me see.
1,000 miles apart under million city lights wash away the stars. 1,000 miles apart under the same sky. Polaris for my memories.
You can hear the bass.
You can hear the bling bling.
Yeah. Okay, I think
I actually think this version is dope.
yeah. Or that raw quality.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like super raw. And then I think while it does have its own kind of like there might be people who like this kind of thing, but it didn't have the punch that I was looking for.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like it's not really the vibe I was looking for. And also this song was the so-called happier version. Like, let's see the chorus.
It's gonna be more of an EDM vibe to it.
This one is like
Hear the
all
I
the
guess
bling blings. Yeah, so it's a very different quality compared to what it is now. Yeah, and I think I'm very happy that I managed to find the sound that I've been looking for.
I think
That's
like it's good that like you can see the progress that you've made over time. I think like no one starts out making like sick beats from the start lah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like, definitely have to like learn your way up. And like sometimes it's about finding, just like for some people it's like finding the right gear, and for you I guess it's finding the right software.
Yeah, I think like definitely it's something I've been looking for so long. Like, how do you make that sound? I just don't know how. And yeah.
Like I think like there's always like this debate over like what is the better DAW to use, right? Like, do you want to use Ableton, do you want to use like Logic or whatnot? But it's like end of the day, it's like if even Audacity gives you inspiration, it's easy for you to use, right? And you can make stuff from it. And like, why not, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, after that, right, I actually transitioned to Reaper first. Reaper is a free software.
Yeah, Reaper
and
is great.
I think it's good to learn.
Still
all the
evaluating.
different
I'm evaluating for 672 days.
stuff. Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah.
Evaluate.
Yeah, but I think that FL Studio has the sound that I'm looking for, and it's probably more appropriate for this kind of like more electronic production songs. But I think that like Reaper or Audacity, all these are sufficient if like we're doing mostly instrumental recordings, without all the effects.
Yeah, I guess like if you're
electronic
just
stuff.
doing, I think like for FL Studio and Ableton style, it's really good for like loop-based arranging. But I guess like if you're just like, if you really have the arrangement all done up, and you just want to record, then like that the kind of like Reaper Logic kind of workflow is probably better. So also there's like different like workflows that you can use for different situations.
Ableton, I heard from our customer base, and some people coming here looking for it. They find that it's better for live performance, and that's why they use it.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's different workflows. Like you gotta find what works for you, and then ultimately you stick with it. Yeah, I think if you're making a backing track and FL Studio works, then stick with it. I think it's good. Yeah.
Well, I really want to go see what FL Studio looks like now. Yeah.
Fruity Loop.
Yeah.
And like last time the logo is a pineapple.
It's a pineapple.
a
Now
pine-
it's still an orange fruit. Like I even drew like fan art for it. So like I drew out a 3D like of the Fruity Loop thing.
Yeah. Fruity Loops, like FL Studio, like sponsor this girl in the dark.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. so right, just a shout out to this person on YouTube who's like probably the main reason how I managed to get through learning FL myself is he's called Michael in the Mix. So he has a lot of FL Studio tutorials. So if you are looking to learn, you can check it out. So yeah, and he's really nice. Like I actually sent him Memory from a Star, then I asked him to, and he actually like replied and listened to it as well.
Oh, that's sick.
Yeah.
Yeah, and his tutorials are really good. Like you know, there's no fluff. Like you know, sometimes they
Oh man.
yeah, some tutorials have like a lot of fluff. Then you have to like listen to a few minutes of
It's
like
like
fluff. Yeah,
one-
but he gets straight to the point and it's very clear.
1 minute of lesson, but it's like 10 minutes of video. And 10 minutes just like go like one round grandmother story.
Hey, what's up, guys? This tutorial is sponsored by.
It's like story blocks.
I'm not gonna say that.
Right, and then but yeah, I think like it's cool that right now you can learn a lot of stuff from just YouTube
Yeah, I
Sensei.
mean,
Right,
YouTube
like
Sensei.
that you don't I mean, I think like for certain things that it's good to still find a teacher.
Yeah, like playing violin.
But even then like I know a lot of people who like at least not for classical instruments. I think classical instruments is very hard. That things that you have to intonate. Because like you don't need to learn how to like hear. Right. But I think like for a lot of like piano, like guitar, like a lot of people are just like learning from YouTube nowadays. It's pretty cool. Like last time you couldn't do that.
Yeah.
Okay. So like I think like today we are talking about original music lah. But I think like how like things got started for you on like the social media sphere has always been like from covers.
Yeah.
Right. And then there's always this distinction, like there's a divide, especially I think like in like I see it in like not just our local communities lah, but online as well. It's like there always be like the people who just do original music, and then the people who only do covers. But then like it's like
Don't cross.
they don't cross, and
Oh,
then
is it?
yeah, they don't cross like and then like usually sometimes when they cross, like, it doesn't always translate well because like the people who
Yeah.
listen to covers and people who listen to originals is different also.
I
Yeah.
understand.
Yeah. And at the same time, there's also like for people who play covers for a living, like most professional musicians, I'll say a large majority of professional musicians are cover musicians. And then you see,
Yeah.
then you hear like some people will say it's just like, oh, it's so easy to play a pop song, 4 chords, and it's just like it's like anybody can do that kind of thing,
Oh.
right? Then yeah, but what's your stance on this? Like as someone who is now both originals and covers, like what's your take on this?
Oh, I think personally, like people should just do whatever they want to do, and I can understand why like some might choose to stick to one, because when you already have a certain audience, right, it's like if you do something else, even if you do it well, right, the response will likely not be that great because they are like looking for a certain like thing already. So it's like I think even myself, we can see what happens because a lot of people are following for my metal covers and stuff. Yeah, then like if I suddenly post like my own original, which is not metal and quite different genre. So I think so far I didn't get any like troll or hate comments, but you can see the difference in response like on the YouTube channel, right? So I just posted recently is my teaser video for my original. So there's like no comments on it, and the response is definitely lower compared to posting my metal covers, because people there are mostly there for a certain thing. But I think that is expected, but it's not something that's gonna bother me anymore lah. Like if I want to keep going for like likes and followers, right, then I should just keep like finding the latest songs and trying to cover them, right, I guess. But that's not really what I'm out for. Like in the end, I really want to have my own music, like all the sound that I've been wanting to create all these years. Like I want it to be heard, even if not as many people like respond or what. It's something that I've always wanted to do lah. And maybe from here I can also build up a new fan base of people who are into the new thing that I'm gonna do. Yeah.
Yeah. I think-
Nice.
Yeah, definitely like doing covers is like yes, you're recreating, like you're paying respect to something that you like. Hopefully, like that's what I mean. There's like a working musician, like a lot of songs that I play. That's I have no idea what's going on.
I will still continue doing both. Like covers are something I really enjoy because not just I can play the song, I can like produce a new take on it. Like usually nobody really plays violin on it, and there are also fans who like will enjoy this version of the music. So I will continue doing both, but definitely I will also be like producing my originals more. Like so far I haven't released officially any originals, so now I'm really getting started.
Yeah. So guys, if you're interested to listen to her first single, it'll be out this Saturday. Where can you find this music?
Oh, it'll be out on, I think, most of the streaming platforms like Spotify, and I'll put it on YouTube as well. So I left a link. I think later they'll send the link where you
I'm gonna
can
drop it now.
follow my Spotify first, so that you can be notified when it comes out on Saturday. Yeah.
Right. So you guys know what to do. Alvin's gonna drop the link right now, and then you can guys.
This is
I
for
think
M DRAKO Spotify. We got our first troll in the comments.
What-
What's
what-
up, man?
What's that?
I don't know. We
Yeah.
got
I
our first
can't see it.
hater.
Our intern, probably I think it's my drummer masquerading as our intern. Sorry guys, guys ignore him.
Oh yeah, and my teaser video is out already. So it's a 1 minute like promo video with the 1 minute of the song. And this video I produced it myself. So like I shot it myself on the selfie camera at home, and then then I edited it as well. Like there's a little bit of VFX editing. Then I put it together on Premiere Pro. So you can go watch it. It's already on my YouTube channel.
Okay, here are the links for M DRAKO's YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and coffee. If you want to
Coffee.
send her
Buy
a
her
cup of
coffee.
Yeah.
Buy her 2 coffees. She need to feed 2 people.
Yeah.
Send a coffee for M DRAKO.
This one 1 dark drink 10 cups.
Yeah. You guys know what to do. Right. So like when you do all these kind of, like, so all your cover videos, right? Do you like all produce it, record everything yourself, or?
Yeah, actually, I have to admit it's quite low quality, like, especially some of the older ones, right? I literally just take everything on my phone and that's it. Like no editing. Like the background music is played through the speaker, and then I just play the violin, because the violin is quite loud by itself already. So like even the Afterlife, the one of the most views one, that one actually is just shot on my phone with no editing. Yeah, and then sometimes if let's say the background's too soft, then I will go and overlay that track.
Right,
and then
right.
more recently, cause I have the gear and stuff, then I try to produce it more more quality. So I record with the mic. I think you can tell the difference. There are still some which like I just take like quick one for Instagram, so then I just straight shoot with my phone. Yeah, but you can tell that there are some that I try to produce properly.
Yeah, but I think like when the low quality, okay, I think like as long as it's good, right? Even if it's like not like the most produced, right?
Yeah,
like people will still watch, right? Because I mean, as you say, like some older videos, like the most viewed videos are just like, you know, short and like post kind of thing. And like in one way, it's like it was more authentic.
Yeah.
Because like you can really tell that, okay, this is actually playing. You're playing every note. Like every note you hear is every note that is actually, you know, being played. Right. But I say if you like if say you do a producer and then like you pre-record and then you sync, like you mic me out, then it doesn't, like, it sounds better, but it's not necessarily, it might not feel as real.
I can't find myself to watch that kind of videos. I don't know. I honestly, that's my honest opinion.
Why your person attack me, sir?
No, it's like I think there's a lot of these type of videos, and the one that I cannot take the most is those vocal one, where they are like doing something, then they like mime it out. I think it's
like
so
music
perfect.
Video, like that.
It kind of, but it's like they frame it like it was live.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean?
I get what you mean.
Yeah, I see a lot of that now. But that's what's getting the views,
I
like.
guess so. Like the produced, I think there's always like people who like watching a very produced, like flawless product. But then there will always be, as in there will always be people who like want to hear the real thing.
Yeah. I always appreciate the camera there, the guy with the guitar, and he just sing. Or just like, you know, the person just playing. And that's always like better.
Yeah, I think like sometimes I watch like cover videos, right? And then I hear a note, but I don't see a person playing the note. Right. And it's just like
hashtag only musician things.
Yeah, I feel like it's like
okay, I don't know.
I'm not gonna name names lah. I'm not gonna name names but then like I there's like some viral like bassist, and then like she's like not Singaporean lah, right? And
the moment you say bassist, it's like only these few people.
not Singaporean. But like she's quite popular because like, you know, like wearing like school uniform or whatnot, and then like play, and she move a lot. Right. So and then like, but then like then she like play like sounds technical stuff, right? Then it's like, wait, I hear like she's playing here, but I hear a note that is like on a higher different register. It's like, Then then like, I think like, even like Davey 504 also like commented on it. So
Did you all see Davey 504 pretending to play violin?
like with two
That was a
sets
challenge against the
Yeah,
preset,
but
right?
I'm pretty sure it was fake, right? I didn't go and follow up, but it looked to me like he's not playing the notes there.
And I don't think like they are
feel
playing for real lah. But I mean, I don't think like I think like it's very easy to get like to play some easy bass stuff in like one day or like 1 week, right?
Yeah.
You can at least play some things, right? But I think like to be able to play violin
Violin different.
like just like that, right? It's like there's so much more to it. It's just like I think like if I try to play violin, right, my one finger is like
You can try if you want.
no, it's okay, I tried before. Like that's why I don't play violin. It's like my one finger is I don't know how many notes really. I don't know how many.
Where are the frets, man? Give me
Yeah.
my frets.
I want my frets.
Yeah.
I want my frets. I don't know where's G.
Yeah, I mean like I play upright, right? And like even then I still find like violin a lot harder just because like the space like, is so small.
Yeah.
Yeah, then there's no fret, so you don't know where
Yeah.
exactly.
Like, even like upright bass, like there's no frets, right? But it's like there's enough space
Oh.
where for me to know, to hear, and to be able to like separate. I don't know, like
Wait,
when-
is it still separated? Like if it doesn't have frets, you know what I mean? Like if you play within this space, it'll always be the same note. Or will it be
Like upright bass is basically like I mean the double bass.
It's a giant violin, basically.
It's giant bass. Yeah, it's a giant.
Oh, you're talking about the
Yeah.
okay. I thought you were talking
And then,
about
but it's
it.
like easier for me to intonate on that versus
Oh.
like violin. And also because like I don't bow, I can't really bow on like so like when you are playing pizzicato, like you can get away a bit more. Like, but when you bow, it's very obvious. Like whether your intonation is correct or not, it's very obvious.
Oh.
Yeah. So but like violin is like it's like you just your finger a bit fatter, right? I think like you're out of the like 50 cents off already, you know.
Yeah, then some more different violins, right? Sometimes it's slightly different, like the space
Yeah,
for
yeah.
the note. Like the electric violin I bought, right? It's actually slightly different from my acoustic. So when I switch, I have to like just get used to
is
it.
it skill? Is it a skill?
Skill length is different, probably.
I think slightly.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, then but
Yeah, that's very different.
then it's like what's okay? Then talking about that, it's like is there like a difference between like other than like the thing, right? The length, it's like what's the difference between electric and like acoustic violin?
Okay, so for both, right, if you want, you can still make the fancy effects. And okay, so firstly to intro, for all my cover videos, right, up to like when did I buy my electric violin? I think I only got my electric violin this year or last year. Yeah, so before that, actually all my videos are just a plain acoustic violin, or even those that are playing the metal. Yeah, so firstly, I don't think you need an electric violin if you want to play metal like that. But why I got the electric violin, right, is because I started playing with some metal bands. Then when you play with them live, then they all like pump up the volume like quite high and very loud. But then mine cannot pump up anymore the level. So it's more of a like electronic need thing. So whereas with the electric violin, right, I don't know what's the technical terms, but then it's kind of like on par with an electric guitar. So you can ramp up the
output level lah.
Yeah, but for the effects, right, you actually don't need electric violin even if you want to get those effects. It's more about the pedals, like get the pickups and pedals, right?
Yeah.
Then you can distort the sound. So for my violin, I just show like
Yes, just have it over here.
Actually, like I've
Jian Liang want to set fire to the comment section.
yeah.
okay, so like I'm using
Oh, do you guys think the first take channel views are really first take? Oh no.
The what?
Do you watch
Jian
like,
Liang
first take? The first take.
no.
Basically it's like it's a Japanese YouTube channel where they get like artists to like sing like one take.
Oh,
And that's their
okay.
motto is like one take kind of thing. It's like
So
that
do you
one
think it's one day?
Okay, don't answer that question on live stream.
Oh, okay.
If this was edited podcast, I'll be happy to answer. But
but-
no comment, Jian Liang, no comment.
Yeah. But it sounds good lah. I think it sounds good. They sound really good.
Sounds good. Sounds
Yeah.
good, bro.
And it looks good. I think like if you I think like if
Looks
you,
good, looks good,
if
bro.
you can shoot it well and do it well, right? And then like you can make it believable.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's real or fake. I also don't know. Like I don't know. I think if you can make it believable, then that's the end goal lah, right?
Okay, so the violin, right?
Okay, sorry, Jian Liang.
Yeah.
We can talk
Yeah.
this when you come on Friday.
Let's take a look at this.
Oh yeah, so I'm using the headway, the bend to pick up. So usually when you have a violin pickup, you kind of have to modify the bridge a bit or something. But then this one, right, is just a bend which you can easily take out and remove. So after you wrap it around the violin, then you can just connect the 1/4 inch to the M already. Yeah, so
Yeah.
that's what I'm using now.
It
So
sounds
if
pretty
I
good, right?
It's kind of like a contact mic, like.
Yeah, it sounds good actually.
Sounds good.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's
like
contact
me, if you guys.
That's what you guys were hearing earlier, like, if
Yeah.
you were around for that performance.
Mm.
And then what was I going to say? Suddenly forgot.
Comparing this with the electric.
Oh yeah,
violin,
but still this one I think there's a limit because like when I was jamming at the time, so the guys were telling me like it can't go any higher. So electric violin is I think still my choice for like if I have to play with metal bands like live performance. I actually do not use the electric violin much for the proper like mic recordings or those like cause I think it sounds deeper and richer with the acoustic. But then it's great for like those when you're playing live with other like in a band. Yeah.
So like for electric violins, there are effects built in already?
Actually no. It sounds different. Like it sounds more I don't know how to describe like electric, but then you also connect it to the amp and then like you can turn up the distortion and all that also. Yeah.
And then like I think like when I watched 2 set, right, then they say electric violin is cheating because you don't need to care about projection.
Projection as in
like
the volume.
The volume.
Oh.
But I guess like I think like if you are playing in a classical setting, it's different, right? Because usually you're playing in like auditorium or whatnot. So like your projection and dynamics matter. Actually,
I agree there's a difference because previously I've been playing all the metal songs on this violin. Then like when I got the electric violin and then I realized that if I turn up the volume of the electric violin, right, then it's like I don't know, it's much easier for the notes to flow. Yeah, so I kind of realized the difference between like, so that's probably how the electric guitar works as well, right? Like because at first I was thinking, how do you plug like every single note when you play super fast? Then I realized that like I saw videos of people not plugging it, or then when you just do this, right, the sound still comes out. That's how it happens. Yeah.
That's true. I can't pick fast enough. I also hammer 145.
Right.
Actually, but back to that cover thing, right? What do you all think? Like, let's say if you recorded a cover already, right? Then it's like almost perfect. Then there's 2 versions, but then like one of it you just like miss one note. So should I edit that note in? Because to me, right, it's not that I want to trick people. No, like I can totally tell you like, oh hey, I missed this note when I played this round, or the, you know, I don't care if people know that, but it's more of like the listening experience. Because I don't want, if let's say someone want to listen a lot of time, then it's going to be a bit sian if they always hear the note wrong.
Yeah.
I think that's fine.
It's a really like I think it's different. Like some people want to hear a perfect take. Yeah. And some people want to hear a real take. I think for me, right, so the line where I draw, right, is that maybe if I miss like one note, like then let's say I can usually play that note like okay, like correctly, then I'll be like just edit it in also that people at least can enjoy the listening. But then one thing I'll never do, right, is I'll never speed up my playing. I think that's where I draw the line, you know. I think I know some people do that, but I'll never speed up my. That's a big hoo-ha earlier this year. Like a lot of like Instagram guitarists. Yeah, I think there was a big saga lately. I don't know if you all know which one I'm referring to. But someone like killed somebody else and then it like blew up.
Kill somebody?
No, accused.
Accused.
It's like Jared Dines.
Yes.
Jared Dines. Yeah, I think there was a big hoo-ha, like a lot of people. It's like the whole, it's like, is it even real? Like, but then like there were people saying like you can do it as a like you know, it's like you treat it like auto-tune. Like you can play certain like arpeggios that you can normally play at that kind of speed, and then you record it slow, you speed it up, then like as an artistic flair as a intentional thing. But I think like if you are trying to pass it off as real, then that's where it's different. It's wrong, not wrong per se, but like like intentionally deceiving people. But
hands can't glitch like that, says Jin.
Yeah. Basically hands can't glitch like that. Yeah, that was whole thing.
My hand's moving at the same rate as FPS on the camera, bro. You don't know, bro.
Right. Yeah, I think. But for me, right, I think when I record videos, right, I'm always the pre-record and then my mid. So if you watch my videos, then think I play for real. Like it's a real thing. It's like, sorry, it's a lie. I don't know. Like I think I'm more on the like, especially now that I do more video work, right? I kind of like I want to do like a final product. Yeah. Also because like you can't really hear bass on a handphone lah. Because like you try to record bass on handphones.
I think on the other hand, you can't be a fully like perfectionist also. Because if like I think I'm a little bit like that. I try to get one take, and if like a little bit mess up, right, I don't post it. Which is why I only post like a cover once every like maybe 2-3 years.
Yeah.
That's what happened to me. So like there was this point of time where I post quite little.
Yeah,
You
because
get
because
very
of the-
tired of trying to get the best thing.
Yeah, and it's not just that, like, Singapore weather, then it's very hot, and then you cannot on the fan, so like in case got the
right.
mic sound, then
Yeah.
after like one take you're already sweating, then you have to do 10 takes, then I'm like, don't do anymore.
That's
so
real,
nowadays-
yo.
Just trying to be not so perfectionist. I mean, a bit wrong, and never mind. It's just a video for YouTube.
Yeah. I think as
True,
long
true,
as
true.
you are not ashamed, like you're not lying, like deceiving people that this I play this, I shred this fast kind of thing,
Yeah.
then it's okay, right? And then again, this whole authenticity thing, like the raw vibe. I think there's definitely a lot of people that do it. I mean, and like it's not a measure of whether you success, right? Because like your more raw videos get more views at this current time lah. Maybe things might change, but as of now, it shows that you can get viral with like simple like selfie shot.
Yeah.
I think content is key, right? End of the day, it's about content.
Content is king.
Content is
Said
king.
Cheng
Yeah, content
on
is
our
king.
podcast.
Yeah, content is king. Like if you got good content, it doesn't matter what people watch. I mean, and like even if you mind me, and then like sometimes it's not the most accurate, and then like sometimes you see like you hear notes that you don't see being played, but if it's entertaining for people, then like why not, right?
Yeah, I think it's also about the final product. Like you want to
Mm.
let them enjoy the video.
Yeah. End of the day, it's still a final product.
Yeah.
Then there will always be people watching, like whether like actual musicians get triggered and I say, oh my god, I hear that upper harmonic, but I don't see him play it. Like no one's gonna care, right? Like the lay person's not gonna care. Like if they enjoy it, then it's fine, right?
Mm.
So there's always two sides of the coin, lah. It's like there's no right or wrong, unless I guess like you intentionally deceive people,
Mm.
and then it's like if you're insisting that I played this
Yeah,
fast, it's
yeah.
like
I think the one that the Jared Nines was calling out was those people who speed up, then they say that they give lessons,
Oh.
to play this.
so they are like
Yeah.
they're
It's
getting
like,
money from it lah, basically.
You
Yeah.
want to play like 300 BPM, 16
Yeah.
notes. Subscribe now. Right. Okay. Then like talking about like violins, right? It's like I think like some of the most expensive instruments in the world are violins, like the Stradivarius or whatnot, right?
Yeah, but I don't know, man. Never tried those before.
Yeah, then like I watch and like I don't know, like sometimes like we sell quite expensive acoustic guitars here right? So we have like guitars from like up to like $50,000,
Yeah.
and like you sold
Yeah.
the Eric Clapton one is like what 90 something.
It was 83,000 list price.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then like and I can hear that it is actually a better guitar.
Yeah.
Like say you compare a T28, which is like $4,000+.
Yeah.
And then compared to a T45, which is
Yeah.
like $13,000. I can hear that the T45 is such objectively it is a better instrument. And then when I play the Fire and Ice, which is like $54,000, $49,000, then it's like wow, this is like the best D45 I ever heard. But then like again, it's objectively better, but is it like multiple times the price better kind of thing?
Oh.
But then I watched the 2-set one, right? And then it's like a few $1 million violin. And it's like I cannot tell the difference. Like, is it because I'm a pleb, I'm a loser, I cannot tell the difference, or it's like is there really not much the difference?
I think first you have to be there,
Mm.
and then you gotta have some experience playing, so you have some idea of what a violin's supposed to sound like.
Mm.
And then when you go there and hear it live, then you will hear all the little different, like
Yeah.
very subtle differences. It's just like a guitar, lah. I mean, when we play the more higher value one in the different grade of wood, you will hear things like overtones, which you will not hear straight away when you play on the.
True. I think the video is hard.
But is it $1 million though? I don't know. I don't play, so I
But
can't comment.
like what you say is like your upper limit for instruments? Like for how much you'll pay for an instrument?
Myself,
Yeah.
a few thousand. Yeah, but I personally haven't tried like anything beyond a few thousand. So I can't comment on the upper limit, but I can definitely tell you about the lower limit, right? So just that day, I went to my friend's
You buy
house.
from
and-
Wish.
Yeah. She buy from not Wish, Taobao. She buy from Taobao.
Okay.
I think about $50 violin. Actually, I'm not sure.
This one.
This is exactly
This one.
the kind, the things that put outside but will fall off. Yeah, so right, the violin that she had, right, she buy off Taobao, then it's $50. Actually, I think you can still get decent second-hand one in Singapore for the same price, maybe, like at least better than that. But that violin, right, is like, firstly, the strings, right, were like, the bridge was not straight, and then the strings were like very high. So when you press you press this string, right, then your finger will touch the other string, so there'll be a screechy noise. So in the first place, like, it's not just that she's beginner or what, right? It's because the instrument itself is like quite bad, right? So even when I play, right, it sounded quite bad also. Yeah. So I think there's like a few things you need to look out for when you buy. Then if you are not sure at all, right, then I think just don't buy online, man. Like not off Taobao or Wish. Like maybe go to Sinwin and get a second hand one with the opinion of the professionals over there.
If you're lucky, you see 2 sets.
Yeah, so places like Sinwin, Gramercy, I think they should be quite established. Yeah. I've always gotten my violins from Sinwin. Yeah.
I think it's like there's always I think it's very hard to buy instruments online. Like, because like you don't really know how it feels, you can't hear
how it sounds also.
Right, and then it's like they won't tell you whether it's going on. And if you buy it, it's like it's very hard for you to like refund. Also.
Yeah, exactly.
Especially if you buy from Taobao, I don't think Taobao refunds exist, man. Yeah. So, some comments.
Jin Lang asked a question.
What's your thought on having a gimmick stand out from the crowd, like the girl play guitar in Weird Gym?
Having a what? Sorry.
Gimmick to stand out from the crowd.
Like what, the duck?
No, like the girl play guitar in weird gymnastic pose.
In weird gymnastic
What are you
pose?
talking, bro?
I haven't
What's
seen
that?
man.
I don't know. I never seen that.
But I've played Lamb of God's laid to rest while lying down.
Okay.
Yeah.
Laid to rest while lying down.
That's great. That should be all the covers.
Yeah.
Lie down and play.
Yeah.
Like, just
I
like
wanted to ask the whole band
just
to
do it.
that.
Just literally, like just do a song literally. Like Cake by the Ocean, then you eating cake by the ocean while playing Cake by the Ocean.
Yeah.
But I think I know what's talking. It's like how like there'll always be like YouTuber who like they draw a certain crowd based on how they portray themselves.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You know, it's like how certain Korean dramas they get like super a lot of views, like million subscribers. But then they play like
how that one guy sings the Smash Mouth song over everything.
Yeah, no, but more like I think like not say so this is like a gimmick, but it's like
It's like every video is the same, but I just watch all the videos.
Yeah, it's like it's like the guy like maybe she's just playing a four on the floor, right? But then like it gets like 5 million views because of like how she portrays herself.
Yeah,
in a certain way.
Wait, like how?
Like wearing.
Say it, Jace. Say it.
Okay, by like showing more skin.
Oh, okay.
Right, it's just like I would say some people. I don't think people are watching it for the drums lah.
Oh.
It's like, but then like they get a lot of views for it. Kind of thing. It's like what's your thoughts? Jin ask you what's your thoughts. Not me. I didn't say.
Okay.
Jin ask you.
So I mean, whether I like it or not is like one thing, but I think the main point is that people can do what they want. People can also wear what they want lah. And like, I mean, even if somebody wear like very sexy and then like play some like instrument in a very noob way or what, then like, I mean, it's up to you whether you like it or not, whether you want to watch or not. But I don't think you should go and attack the person now because they are not doing anything wrong. Because people can wear what they want, and like if they are not like making maybe like negative content like that harms people or what, then we also shouldn't go and like attack them or what lah. But personally, I'll say it's not my preference to go down that route. I mean, like maybe sometimes I want to wear like a crop top or like more revealing clothes also, I might lah. But it's not for the views or what lah. And I mean, usually I haven't gone down that route yet lah. Like you see most of my videos also like hardly quite a bit shy. I don't want to talk to, like, I don't talk in my videos or do anything. I just play and then I end the video lah, for most of them, especially the first few, because I want people to recognize me for like the hard work that I'm putting in lah. So like the music, the art and stuff like that. And of course, I also want to look nice because for video also looks also matter, like the whole impression. Yeah, but for me, like I don't see the need to specifically like purposely go and take sexy photos and like keep posting stuff like that to attract people. That's my that's my personal thing lah. So it's
Yeah.
not something that I will do for the attention. I want to wear this, I just wear. But mainly I hope that you appreciate my music and like my art
Yeah.
or the games I make lah. So I think that's like what you do also kind of roughly mostly you attract back like what you think you're looking for. So I think like some of my comments that they are like troll comments are like maybe they say they don't like violin playing metal or what, but then so far I don't really get a lot of like those a lot of like the creepy side of yeah, but I think that whatever it is, like people can wear what they want, they can do what they want, and I think there's nothing wrong with that. But what I hope is that like the audience will look more towards like the hard work that people put in, like good music, good art, or like for the people's personality or the content that they make, the videos, rather than like go for the mainstream stuff like those. I think there's a lot of people who like their whole what you call that, like the social media or what, maybe it's like just posting sexy selfie or what. So like that's is a bit discouraging like when you see like accounts like this easily get a lot of like attention and sponsors, whereas like I think musicians, like a lot of them also like there's a lot of great music, but then like I don't see them getting the recognition. Yeah, so baseline is I think people can do what they want, but I hope that audiences will also support like people's hard work as well. Yeah.
I think anything can be a gimmick.
Yeah.
As long as you personally making your content, you are happy and you are expressing yourself as a unique individual, no matter what it may be, this can be a gimmick.
Yeah.
I mean, it's something that makes her unique from, from like if I want to make content, I don't have a duck. I have my other weird shit, right? And that's our gimmick. And I think that's up to us to decide what the gimmick can be.
For me, it's like end of the day, it's like everybody's posting a product, like your video, whether it be be it like like playing like minstrel or whatnot, or like just showing skin. But then it's like you go to the effort to like work out, look nice, kind of thing. That's also end of the day, that's your product also.
Yeah.
We cannot deny that we have to look good.
Yeah, I think like
in front of the camera. And all that.
Yeah.
End of the day, it's a different product, and there will be different audiences for different things lah.
Yeah.
Not saying I don't think there's a right or wrong answer, right? Just but I do admit sometimes it get very like discouraging lah. You see like people who don't even play the right notes. Then it's like, but
salty J's activated.
Salty J's or salty
J's.
So much salt. But like, then it's like but I think but anyway it's like they go to the effort, they produce content, and it's like like some people post very regularly. I post like I feel like it kind of thing. So it's like it's still effort. And then like, even like people sometimes they say like like 2-set violin or like D404, it's just like it's like they lost their way kind of thing. But it's like they're churning videos out regularly, and like they cater their audience lah. So no right or wrong. Jianang knows who I'm talking about.
Because some comments from our YouTube site. One of the earlier comments was for us to search up the Space Movie 1992. I don't know what is that. But I'll go and check it out. I'll let you know what it is.
Please play the Beatles songs yesterday.
The what songs?
The song.
Please play the Beatles song Yesterday You Can.
What the Beatles song?
He asked you to play yesterday.
The song.
Play already lor.
Oh.
Not too late already. I played it yesterday, bro.
Okay. So I think like actually we've been live for like 1 hour plus already, yeah.
All my troubles.
Right. So I think like thanks for coming to do live
thanks for
stream.
doing
Thanks for doing your input.
I think
podcast, it's the first time having like a violinist. I don't know who you work with.
Violinist, game developer, graphic artist. What else?
Nothing. Just sometimes play Go. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
play what?
So I was like looking for you. Actually like very pro Go player, right?
Not very pro lah, but I
What's
play
Go?
competitive.
Go is like Weiqi.
The black and white one.
Like,
recently got the AI win the humanity one.
I have no idea what you guys are talking about.
It's sort of like it's like chess kind of, but it's like you put
checkers,
like black and white. It's like black and white, and then like you just surround the thing, then you convert.
Change the color. Isn't that
app.
Othello?
No, it's not reverse C.
It's not reverse.
It's not that.
It's not.
Yeah.
Go is a bit different. Go is like kind of like Weiqi.
Yeah,
I think.
okay. These are just questions. It's not the. Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. So yeah, you also
Go
good at-
player.
Actually, I was like thinking next time I'll write like some album based on all the Go moves. Like, cause got a lot of like different tactic, like all the fighting tactic. Then I'm gonna name them after all the different Go strategy. That's one of my plans for the future. Maybe some instrumental based on the Go terms.
As long, I think like still better naming sense than my band, H Lord.
Yeah, Jace is from a band called Aggressive Raising Cats.
Oh, I like cats. Yeah, I'm like a cat person.
Then it's like our song is like what? H Lord Ramen.
Joshua says, bye, M DRAKO. Thanks for the drawing tip on Instagram.
Oh, bye, Joshua.
Oh yeah. She draws. She plays. She sings.
She hooked us up with
She
some
plays Go.
fresh
She
stickers.
makes Yeah, stickers damn cute.
So
But then like, okay guys, we promise that we'll have more performance. So
Yes,
before
yes,
we end off, should we
Don't talk.
have another round of performance? I think like, people tired of us talking already.
Yeah.
People
Okay.
here for the performance.
Yay.
Okay, let's what you get up. While she sets up, get in position. Let's talk about our sponsors for today.
What? Oh, that sounds so YouTube. Let's talk a little bit about our sponsors for today.
Linus Tech Tips.
Yeah.
Just let this segue into
Speaking of performance, that's how
Speaking
you do it. Speaking of performance, you know what else performs? The Sony ZV-1 camera, which we are using for the performance camera, which is this guy over here.
yeah,
And then this one is the
Sony A6400.
A6400.
Wide angle lens.
Yeah.
Mhm.
We got Mackie in the house also.
Yeah.
What are we using today that's Mackie? Well, Mackie's in the background, all the loudspeakers
Yeah.
that you see. We got Aperture that's giving us
Temperature
light.
lights. We have
right
one
here.
110D here, another 110D here, and
Yeah,
then
yeah,
there's some light storm panels, LS panels.
Yes.
top.
Then we got Deity making us sound good.
Yes, DD microphones, S Mic 2S here,
Mic 2S,
and the S Mic 2 here.
S Mic 2 for M DRAKO.
Right, Zoom for
Zoom
the,
for the L8 right down here. You can't see it, but you can hear it. This is it right here. Yeah, it's giving us all the sound effects for
and
today.
then Blackmagic
Blackmagic,
design
which allows us
for
to
the
do
A10
this.
Mini Pro.
Hey.
Yeah, hoi, yeah,
Oh, there we are. Hello.
yeah. And not forgetting Red Shadow Legends one.
What? Orange.
This is brought to you by Red Shadow Legends.
World of thanks, bro.
Oh, thanks.
Those are not sponsored shoutouts, huh?
Yeah,
So
feel free to sponsor us though.
sponsor us though.
Come on, Deity, sponsor me, Jinfu. It's like free advertising space here.
Oh yeah.
I'll
I'm wearing Ableton.
pay
Shout out to Shafi.
pay for my chest area.
Culture. Pay for my chest area.
Okay,
Don't ever say that on the live
are
stream.
you ready?
Yeah. Oh, but do you all want to do the impromptu Maple Story thing?
Oh,
Huh? No,
play some Maple Story. Play some
we're
Maple
not prepared though.
No. Okay, you play the Maple Story. Then we hear.
Yeah.
Then we see. Do we know where it's from? What's the name of the soundtrack?
Let me think again.
Okay, go Cam 2.
There we are.
So where's that from?
What is that?
It's not coming to me, bro.
Is it
Ludibrium?
Is it different? Yeah, Ludibrium.
Yeah, Ludibrium. Round of applause for me.
Yeah, Ludi.
Very nice, Ludi.
Throwback to Ludi
It's a
PQ.
Ludi PQ.
Yeah.
Wow, yeah, we need to do this. We
Okay.
need to do this.
Like, we need to collab, man.
Yes.
Yo, we in, bro. We in. So is this one? This
This is
linear.
linear.
Yeah, this is the engineer.
All right, very nice.
Okay, we need to collab and then like
Yeah, we
do
need
a-
to collab, do Maple Story.
Yeah.
We're going to find some songs and we send you.
Yeah.
We can't do it today because we don't have our instruments hooked up.
Oh man, yeah, this is good too.
Oh, Kani City.
Yeah, Kani City, yeah. Yeah, okay, I don't play that part, so like I don't know.
Ah, yeah.
I only play the bass line.
Okay.
Okay, now we're gonna now for the real stuff. We're gonna play some
Real stuff.
right. So we're gonna switch over to Ken 2, the Sony TV one.
Okay, this one I'll play the cover song first. So right, the reason why I can't do metal covers now, right, is because we're afraid of the copyright thing
Copyright
on
thing, yeah.
Facebook. But then for this song, I made the backing track myself using FL Studio also. So it should be no problem because it's quite different from the actual song. Yep. So this
Very
is
nice.
带我走 by Rainy Young.
Okay, and here we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, M DRAKO once again.
像土壤抓紧花的迷惑，像天空缠绵雨的汹涌，在你的身后，计算的步伐，每个背影，每个场景，都有发过的梦。带我走到遥远的以后，带走我一个人自转的寂寞，带我走，就算我的爱你的自由都将成为泡沫，我不怕，带我走。So that was 带我走 as a cover. And just now I almost laughed, sorry, because I saw the camera, then there was like the big duck. Okay, and finally the song that we've been waiting for is my single that will be released this Saturday. It's called Memory from a Star. A million city lights wash away the stars, 1,000 miles apart under the same sky. Polaris hold my memories till our stars collide. Far from above, I'm looking for a love that lasts beyond, for a love that transcends the dark. In the end, I'm alone. today is in our hands. So we'll burn bright in the moment. We'll live for this moment. I've sacrificed my world for a memory of a lifetime. So shine bright in the moment. We'll live in this moment tonight. Nothing lasts forever. If only we could turn back time. In the end, even the stars have to go someday. I don't know about tomorrow, but today is in our hands. So we'll burn bright in the moment. We'll live for this moment. I don't know about tomorrow, but today is in our hands. So we'll burn bright in the moment. We'll live for this moment. I've sacrificed my world for a memory of a lifetime. So shine bright in the moment. We'll live in this moment. Thank you. That was Memory from a Star, which will be releasing this Saturday. So just for background, like this song is written from the perspective of a star in the sky. So usually most songs are about like human life, but this one's about a lonely star in the sky. So humans always make wishes upon stars. So like they think the stars are like almighty, like grant wishes or what. But actually, though the star does its best to like help to fulfill the wishes of the humans, it still feels lonely. And as it watches the humans from above, it also wishes to experience like life and love and friendship. So and then also like people make wishes upon the brighter stars. But actually the thing is like last time I used to take like I joined astronomy club for a while, but then I kind of skip most of it to play basketball and go but that aside. So the stars, right, like those that are brighter, right, they are like also using up more fuel, so they are actually going to die faster. So people think that the brighter stars are the best, but actually they are also lonely and like their life isn't infinite. So but even though the star feels sad, like it hopes that in this, like in the moment when people see its light, it will still bring light and joy to all who see it. And I think it's also like a reminder not to judge those like people around us. So like even though we might think they are like very great or something, like everybody also faces like their own difficulties and people do feel lonely. And you can check out the short MV that I made. So I actually made an MV about like the star coming down to earth. So that's in the teaser video link, which is on my YouTube channel as well. And so I hope that this song will also bring hope to those who listen to it. So like even though things may be tough, let's just enjoy the present moment and like just try to do our best and do what we can. So thank you so much for coming to our podcast today, and thanks to City Music and my manager Decibel Group SG also for bringing us together. Thank you so much for listening to our podcast today, and I'm really happy that I got to chat and share my music as well.
All right, thank you very much. So, Alvin just dropped in all the links if you want to find where like her content as well as her new singles dropping out this Saturday. Right, feel free to go check out those links here. Thank you very much once again for
Thanks, M DRAKO,
for
coming
and
on
M
our podcast.
DRAKO
And M DRAKO.
Yeah.
for joining us today. I hope you had fun. Like it was
Yeah,
definitely
yeah.
fun to hear different perspectives. I think like like we talk to like pop musicians
Yeah.
and talk to some classical musicians, but that you kind of like here and there and everywhere.
Yeah.
So it's like yeah, and it's like I think first time speaking to someone who's viral. It's like, you know, we talk to people like Charlie,
Yeah.
you know, it's like, you know, like established artists,
Yeah.
but not viral artists. So it's like first time it's like,
And
and of course, you know, I didn't say El
First
Daco.
time
I didn't say
El
El
Daco.
Daco. Because like Alvin's handle is El Guapo.
oh,
On Discord lah.
It's called. So it's like M Drako, El Guapo.
Guapo. What's up, guys?
Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed the stream, enjoyed the performance.
Yeah.
Mm.
All right.
Remember,
so,
Saturday, single will be released. And yeah, take care, guys.
yeah, we'll see you guys in the next one. All right. Here's
Alright.
us signing off. Ciao. Hope you enjoyed this.